So today we're out in the shop. We're going to work on the dump truck. Got a dream list here kind of compiled. Stuff that I want to try to fix. A flat, for sure is getting fixed. The hanger bushings or the torque block and U-bolts. I'm not sure if that's a hanger or just a bushings in the rear end. I'll show you that in a second. The driver's seat, the airbag's had a hole in it for, I don't know, 6-8 months. I'm going to try to take that apart, get the bag out. Before, nobody had the bag, so I didn't want to buy a new seat. The hood, the hinges are wore out. The hinge on the dump, that's probably not gonna get done. The hood's probably not gonna get done. The linkage on the PTO is gonna get adjusted. The temperature gauge on the rears is, I'll be working on that for sure. The air gate, it leaks when you open it. It bypasses inside the cab, so it needs a new cylinder. Windshield wiper motor. The slobber tube extension. Took me to figure out what that was. And a 4-inch elbow, that's for the fireplace. So the torque block, I need to get a flashlight. It's got a lot of wobble on it. The hood's messed up, but anyways, I'll go through all them problems here in a little bit. And pulling the transmission out of this truck. I'll probably do the transmission first. But we'll get my coveralls on and get started. It's already jacked it up. Saved you that boringness. Alright, so I already did all the tool chasing. I wire brushed it, put some spray on it. Probably gonna be violent. Wasn't too bad. It's gonna be a lot worse. Yeah, I'd say the torque block. Yeah, man, she's a little wore out. I can't say I'm surprised. I might get lucky. It might just be the torque block. If I can get that bushing in there. I mean, the torque block shot for sure. But it looks like this hole's a little oblong this way. I'll get the new bushing and put it in there real quick. Well, it looks like I got lucky. It ain't completely shot yet. That's fitting in there tight. Kinda. No. It's got a little, it's hard to tell with trying to hold all this. It's a little egged here, just on the edge, but it ain't all the way through. So I think it'll be fine. So I just unbolt the torque block, knock that bushing out, Rebolt the new one on there and be out here in no time. Alright. So get these bolts out of the torque block. Probably have to cut these U-bolts with a torch. All you can get's a wrench on them. I'll probably have to take the brake chamber off because I think that's why it was loose before. You can only get a wrench. I'm gonna try this big ratchet in the deep socket. I might be able to get them off. If not, I'll cut them off with a torch, or I'll go ahead and pull that brake chamber so I can get an impact on it, so I can tighten it up really tight. Anyways, I'll finish getting this off. Bazinga. Alrighty, I don't have real high expectations for this. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can see that bar or not. Oh. Red wrench it is. I like fire. Oh, dum-dum. So I took this off. How much you can see. It's wallered out right there. All that is a divider that keeps the bushing centered. In a pinch, you could probably put your bushing in there, but you'd probably have hell getting it back in the housing because it's all flat. You'd almost have to grind that out of there to make that bushing fit tight. Look, I mean, I got another one that I pulled off the other side that was good when I done the other side. But the problem, after looking at this, is I think this hanger's a little too far gone. And I'd already planned on changing it anyways. But that, let's see if I can get it in here. I don't know how much you can see. It's probably 3/16 of an inch that's watered out. This side's not hurt. This side is pretty scarred. It's only 6 more bolts and then let the rear end down to fish that in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise the bed up and just go ahead and take it off and replace it. And that way I'll just leave, because this bushing here is new. It's blue or purple. So it's an aftermarket bushing. Somebody just replaced these, so instead of messing with all that, I'll just go ahead and switch the hangers out. Like I said, that's why I bought them anyways, because I knew they was wiggling around. And that's usually the problem. it's hard to tell whether the housing is good or bad until you take it apart. So as soon as you start seeing them move is the best time, obviously, to replace them. But I figured it was completely trashed anyways. If I'd have checked it, took it apart 8 months, the wear probably wouldn't have been as bad on that inside. Might have been able to reuse the hanger. But, you know, now I know, because the other side, it was completely jacked up. There wasn't no, it was really wallered out. So I'll go ahead and raise the bed up and pull the rest of it off. So here's another episode of the GoPro going bad on me. It gets down to about 40% and it keeps shutting off. So I'm gonna start paying more attention. Maybe mark it, narrow it down, weed it out, but quit as soon as it starts to here. All right, let's see how this goes. Oh, the airlines. Wrench go. There we go. Alright. Hope that don't break. Whip me. Alright, round 3. I can't get them off, I'll cut them off with a torch. I don't know how you guys that haul asphalt work on this stuff. Whoever had this truck for me, they done it. Every bolt everywhere would have like an anthill of asphalt stacked up. So you had to chip it off just to work on it. Like them inner fenders got about 1/4 inch. Alright, we're on round 3. I already took a couple bolts out. These GoPro batteries, that other one's at like 40% and it starts shutting down. So I don't know if I'm gonna, I'm sure the batteries are getting old, but this is ridiculous. Oh, I bet this ain't gonna fit. Oh, no way. Oh, that's gonna be a slide. Please, baby, please. Let's turn. What's the deal here? There it is. Oh. That's a mistake. Come on. Thank you. All right. I see what they did now. They put the bolts in the wrong place. This barely got any threads sticking through it, and it goes through that the center divider. So whoever had this off before didn't pay that much attention. Maybe they're all the same size. Something happened. I have to investigate that. It's moving. Cut my finger. Come around here.
Nope. Let me go see if I can find 15/16 and a 1-inch drive. Well, I didn't find a socket, but I do have a reducer. Hard part's gonna be holding that wrench with this big impact on it. Ow. Gotta figure out something on that. That shit's gonna hurt. Gonna hurt, man. Hurt bad. Let's see, I got an idea. Let's see if it works. I can't reach the trigger. Not sure if this is gonna work. Oh, baby. Why is it tight now? Maybe. Hey, man. Put me some circus music on this one. Wiring loom. Bullshit. I mean, at this point, it's easier to just cut off with a torch, but if I do that, I'll have to go to town. Ah! Look at there, fit right in there. Huh. Look at that. Even a blind squirrel gets a nut every once in a while. Okay. I've never used a 1-inch impact. They're not real light. And the wrench ain't going real good. Ooh. It's tight now. I do believe it's tight. Son. What's on there? Well, I got you now. Wave the checkered flag. It still hurts. Maybe not quite. I want to hold on to the checkered flag. I say, huh. use my wrist. Some bitches. It's pretty violent. Real violent. Let's see something here. Give up the loot that easy. Might have to run down the High Dollar Hardware and buy one. Let's try that. Oh, there's almost got a hand in there. Shit hurts. Put your hand in a vice and beat one with a hammer. Let me see something here. Let me take a break. Alright, I'm going back to the 3/4 drive. Don't hurt my fingers as bad. Let me put a towel on that. If you've never held a wrench with a 3/4 1-inch gun hammering on it, you're really missing out. It tickles a little bit for a couple days. Struggle bus. Worry about going to the gym. Burpees I'm doing. Not that I go to the gym anyway. She's smoking. Where's my juice? Alright. One more time. Probably ain't no good anyways. Yeah. Maybe. 10 years ago, people thought talking yourself was crazy. Now it's just called YouTube. Cigarette on that something. Oh. Bet you that dude's hot. Yeah, that wrench is hot. One more, baby. Look at the bend. Probably run loose. Somebody. Well, I'm gonna save my fingers. I'm just gonna cut that one off because that one's messed up anyways. I'm gonna have to go buy one. These are grade 10. So I'm just gonna cut the other one off the torch. My fingers are already hurting. Torch it. Fire, baby. Get away from her. That's all I need to do. Set my tire on fire. That'll do it. Take a punch, knock it on out. All right, I got my extractor kit here. Got my punch. Got my BFH. Ooh. Might need a bigger one. Just trying to save the washer, be smart. Should come out. Yeah. No, didn't it? Burn my airlines in two, be messing with that for the rest of the day. All right. Look at there, that was real difficult. I'm gonna have to take. We can take that U-bolt off. All right, that was the old, in with the new. Yeah, shoot. Let me see what I mean? It's all asphalt. Like everything you touch. And you want to get it all off there because you torque it down and it's got a little bit of dirt under it. It'll be loose in a week. All right. I'm sure that don't have any asbestos or anything in it. Torque block. Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to let it down. I think you have to take that torque block out to get the hanger in there. Shoot. Yep. I don't think it's gonna go. Nope. Damn it. All right, back to the table. Sometimes these simple little projects turn into an event. It turns into a circus, but I really wasn't trying to save the bushing because it was seized up in there on that E block, they call it, torque block, E block. But so I just ripped it out of there and drove them out, and because I already had that other kit, so I wasn't too worried about it. Whew. All right, so we're gonna get these bushings out of here too. This is probably gonna be quite the project, but it won't be easy. Oh, this is gonna be a son of a bitch. Some good poly. Maybe. Oh yeah. It's moving. Socket go. Might work. There it is. I'm pretty sure you got to put it in there and put the bushings all the way through the other hole, so we'll see. I'll go check. All right, anybody keeping track of which round this is? And I took a grinder wire wheel and cleaned the frame and the back side of this mount off because it had a bunch of, it's aluminum. I don't know why they use aluminum. Somebody smarter than me figured that one out, I guess. But, anyways, I cleaned it off real good. I'm gonna go buy some new bolts. I gotta buy 2 anyways. So I'm just gonna buy new bolts for all of it. And I'm just gonna loosely put it together for now. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. I might have to put some. Yeah, let me tighten them up a little bit. I just tightened up that one bolt to keep this hanger from jumping around. Which way does it need to go, game? Right there. Take your hammer, tap it a little. Easier to take this one out first. That'd be easier to see. Hopefully easier to get in there. Oh, we're in. And make sure it's all the way in. I think that's what the last one did, because that other outside bushing was sticking out here so far. They got, the factory's got these big washers that go around it, and the one that I got and the one I took off don't have it. One of the other ones I do, sitting on the shelf over there, does. So I'll go take it apart. I think it's got something that sticks in there a little bit farther to push all this together. It goes way in there. Okay. Climb up right here. Oh. There it is. All right. Okay. So when I bought this truck, I took it to a shop and they done this. And what they done was they took probably some kind of press and they didn't line it up very good. And they manually forced it in there because as soon as I got it back, you can see the rubber. Actually, it might still be here. Yeah, you see that rubber? That's all peeled off in there. They just took a press or a vise of some sort, like a ball joint vise, and mashed it in there, and it just shaved the sides of it off where it's too tight. Because once you start mashing on it, it starts swelling and it gets tighter. So I don't know, that's one of the reasons I don't take my stuff to let anybody work on it anymore. So I'll take a break and get all this stuff lined up and get a list of what I need, and then we'll start working on the PTO. So that saves you about 20 minutes. When I was driving this through there, it just pushed the bushing out the backside. Big surprise, right? So I'm gonna use this. I got this already in there. Then we'll take a strong hand clamp. Oh, is it gonna be long enough? Perfect. Put this on here like so. Ooh. Come on. And this should press it on in there. Hopefully. Might take a while, but I'll get it on there. Oh yeah. That's just going to keep that bushing from coming out the back. I'll get it as far as I can with this, and then once you get it so far, you can go ahead and use the bolt and then washers and run it on in there. If you do it like this, you can feel it if it starts getting in a bind before you tear something up. I think that's why they tore it up at that shop, as they, you know, put an impact on it. Good to go. So we'll do this a couple times until I get it on there. Pretty sure that's it. Flush with the outside. That hose is fixing to come off and whip me to death. All right, so take this out, put this in. Hey. Hey. Come on now. Not friends anymore? As a note. Make it a little easier. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, that piece of metal is a 1/2 inch in. It's kind of weird. See how far that metal is in there? It's way in there. Yeah. And the battery's dead. Maybe. So I'll figure this out, come back. Yeah, it needs to go a little more. Got me a ratchet, make it a little easier. I think it needs to go about 1/4 inch, maybe. This will be one of them little at a time deals. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Oh. Perfect. About 1/4 inch on both sides. Alright, so we'll start on this side first. So you gotta take all these little bolts and parts. Like so. This goes on the back side. And it just keeps the rubber pushed in there so it don't try to back out on you. Goes in there like that, and it's got a spot that fits inside of this steel washer. What is it, Lila? It's like that. And then this goes this. Okay. Then the back side. Washer inside of a washer. And the bolt. Already got anti-seize on it. Before I tighten this up, I'll get underneath it and make sure that that's all good to go. So I'm not going to tighten any of this up until I get these bolts in the frame. I'm not going to fight that. Everything's together except for these bolts. So I'll go work on the PTO. So I just got back from chasing parts. 6 bolts, 12 washers, 6 lock nuts. $40. And that's from a place that's all they deal with is fasteners. So took the seat apart. Nobody's got an airbag. Looks like I'll be buying a seat. They're, you know, pretty cheap. But I'll set this up. I'm gonna bolt this on up tonight. I forgot to get patches for that tire over there, so I'll mess with that. I'll probably just time lapse this because it's pretty boring. I might not even shoot it. We'll see. So I'm being too lazy to take this brake chamber off, and I'm making, I don't know, 1/4 turn a whack here. It's probably still faster than taking that brake chamber off. Tune in next week.
Doo-doo. I'll lie, it's not a roof nail, it's got grooves in it. So it's them little deals they nail on foam with. Go figure. So I'll take my little, pull it out, I'll take my little zoom here and buff it up, call it good. So I'm in the office editing all this, and this video is going to be way too long to get all these projects done. But if you stuck in this long, I appreciate it. If there's something else you want to see, let me know. Thinking about doing some goofy skits or something just to kind of, on some of these jobs it's real long, I'm out by myself. But anyways, I appreciate it. Just comment below, let me know. So while I'm waiting on that to air up, I went yesterday when I was looking for parts, went looking for an airbag or a new seat. Went to a salvage yard. They didn't really have any. None of the parts houses had these airbags. So today I was just going to go to Rush and buy a new seat. Well, on the way over to the Rush Truck Center, there's a chrome shop, and I went in there to look at their seats. And they're like $1,200. I told the guy, I was like, man, the only thing wrong with mine's the dang airbag. He's like, well, I got one out back, or in the, on the shelves, out in the warehouse. I thought, yeah, okay, whatever. So I went and got mine, and sure enough, ta-da, $80. So that's a score. So I'll put this back in the seat and wrestle it back up in the truck, mount these tires up, and I got some other things I'm gonna pedal with it this weekend. Today's Saturday, so got a few other things that I'm gonna dress up on, maybe wash it, and be back on the road next week. So I got the seat back installed. I need to put that guy that works at that shop on the, should have sent a Christmas card too, because they saved me a bunch of money. Got my little slobber tube on there. And I'm gonna go to the salvage yard and try to find one of them temperature gauges, because they're they're almost $200 new. I really don't want it. It's not that big a deal, but that's pretty much it. That's all the stuff I'm gonna fix on it for now. The windshield wiper fluid, the motor works, but it's stopped. I just need to take that off, and it's got a stoppage in the line, so I'll fix that and then put it back in service. Until next time.